Okay. I'd like you to treat me for this session as though I was a trained pupil. What we'll say is my name's Bob. I've been having lessons in a car that's exactly the same as this, so I'm familiar with the layout and controls. I've got my test next week. Well, sort of 8 or 9 days away. And we realised that what we haven't done is reverse parking, so my instructor was going to teach me how to do reverse parking today. Over to you when you're ready.
Yeah. Pleased to meet you, Bob.
Oh, hiya.
My name's Darren. I'm going to be instructor for today.
All right, right.
Your instructor's away at dentist, is he?
Yeah, he's away, so he can't do it today.
Yeah.
But this was the last thing he said we were going to do it today.
Yeah. So they've asked me to fill in for him. Are you okay with that? Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. So today you want to learn how to reverse park, because you said you're ready for your test next week.
Yes.
You've got your test book next week, but you realise you haven't done reverse park.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So do you want to start the lesson for me, or do you want to?
Yeah, we'll start here. We should be able to find some cars around here to reverse into.
Yeah.
Not into, but.
So what you done on your previous lesson? Have you done?
We've covered everything now.
You've covered
apart from this.
Yeah. So you've covered all other manoeuvres.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anything out of them previous manoeuvres that you think might help you in ability to reverse park?
Well, I'm not sure, because it's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah. So what about? Can you remember what 3 main elements you need for all these manoeuvres? Remember?
I'm not sure what you mean.
C, O, and A. That's control.
Oh, right.
You remember what other thing was?
No.
Observation.
Oh, yeah.
And last one. Let's have a guess. Starts with A.
Acceleration.
No, nearly. Accuracy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, how did you control your speed in all these other manoeuvres?
Well, depending on where I was at, I suppose. Clutch control mostly.
Yeah.
So sometimes I need to use the brake, like on the 3-point turn thing, where it's with the camera to brake towards the curb and stuff.
So how do you think that might help you in this reverse park? Do you think you need to go slow on this reverse park, do you think?
I don't think it would hurt. Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, it'd help you, yeah. So, reverse park. Tell me what you understand about it. What if I said to you now, we're going to reverse park? Have you got any idea in your mind how you do it? Have you looked at any books or?
Well, I've seen people doing it. You kind of pull up a lot and then reverse in, don't you? In the space behind the car.
Yeah. So, and have you got a route in mind where you might want to do it? Because obviously we can't do it here because it's too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take us to a place where we can do it. I'm sure we can find it.
When we get there, would you like me to explain it to you?
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Okay, then when you're ready, we'll find a spot. Blind spot check.
Yeah, we're going to go right at the end of the road.
End of this road, we're going to turn right. So do you think this is a closed junction or an open junction what we're coming to?
It's closed, isn't it?
Yeah. So what gear do you think we might need when we come to a stop?
Probably first, I would have thought. You kind of see much here. Go right at the end. Can't see much from that hedge, can you?
So what are you going to do with the less you can see? What are you going to do with your speed?
Keep it slow.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take the second road on the right. This one's the first.
I'm going to take the second road on the right, this being the first. Tell me what you can see ahead now. What's happening with this car, do you think?
I'm not sure. He's getting out.
Yeah.
Dropping somebody off. I'm not sure with his headlights being on.
So just notice you've cut that corner there as you come in. Can you explain to me your choice of position there?
With that car parked on the left.
Yeah. But did you think that didn't really affect you turning in here, did it? You still cut the corner.
Oh, he's left at the end of the road.
Yeah. What happens if there was somebody coming up this road?
I suppose, yeah.
If we pull up in a safe spot on left,
Alright.
as soon as you can. next road on left. If we can just pull up on left. A safe spot. Can I just come out of roll there, Bob?
Go on.
Because I've noticed you done that. Because we're looking for a car to reverse part round. Is this the right thing to do, to stop you and talk about that? Because we haven't actually got to that reverse part yet.
No, I would stop me and talk about that.
Yeah. So when we turned in there, did you realise we cut the corner?
Yeah, well, I cut in early because of that car on the left.
Yeah. So is that why you chose to do that?
Yeah, because it just made it easier.
Yeah. So what? So imagine you were in a car coming up that road, and there were a car that cut it that bad. What happens if a car come towards you, cut it corner? What would you think? And you get full of kids it back.
Well, I suppose I wouldn't be happy, really.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think could happen?
Well, I might make contact with it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And what happens if there was somebody following you? Do you think that's a bad example to set to somebody what's following you at back as well? What do you think they might do if you cut in?
They might do the same,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So
yeah, fair enough.
So if you could do that again, what would you do?
I'd go a bit further forward and then turn.
Yeah. Right. Then
Okay. Next road on the left.
I'm going to take the next road on the left. Not having much luck, are we, finding a car to reverse back?
Left at the end of this road, and then we'll take the road on the right.
Take the next road on the left. What do you think's danger here?
Well, it's in parked, isn't it?
Yeah. Why is that a danger there, do you think, when we turn?
Might make somebody cut the corner coming the other way.
Yeah.
Left at the end of the road.
At the end of the road, we'll turn left. What danger do you think that's going to cause us? What potential danger could that cause here?
Somebody on the other side.
Yeah, somebody could be coming towards us. Well done. Whereabouts is this car to reverse back?
Next road on the left.
We're going to take the next road on the left. We just, I'm going to use that van.
We'll use this van, yeah. Use this one as the target vehicle.
So this is a vehicle we're going to use for this exercise.
All right.
Reverse park. So would you like me to, like we said, do you still want me to explain it to you?
Yeah, if you would, that'd be smashing.
Have you got any, before I do explain it, have you got any idea how we might do it?
Well, I know I've got to like get beside him and then reverse next to the curb.
Yeah. So, if I said to you, we'll set off from here,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll pull up alongside of him,
Mm-hmm.
how far are you going to position away, do you think?
I don't know, probably. Not about that.
Yeah. Why do we leave a gap like that?
Well, because maybe somebody in there might open the door, maybe.
Yeah.
And give me enough room to like get in.
Yeah. When are we? How are you going to know when to start turning towards the curb?
I'm not right sure.
How are you going to judge it when you're going to start to turn?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Would you like me to give you? Would you like me to give you like a reference point?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. That might help.
This is us here. We've just pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it's important to just pull a bit, like half a car length by before we start to reverse?
I'm not sure.
You got any idea?
Maybe to Give you time to get like the speed set, maybe.
Yeah, just time to get your speed set and get your position set. If it's
Right,
slightly
okay.
out, you've got time. So when do you look by looking at this diagram? When do you think we're going to start turning wheel? Do you think?
Well, would it be there?
Yeah.
How will I know when I'm there?
Well, if we look out at the back window,
Yeah.
when our car lines up with back of that car,
All right. Oh, okay.
just judge it,
Right.
and then we'll start to steer towards a curb.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I look at this diagram here, how much steering do you think we're going to need?
Quite a bit, I would think.
Yeah. What happens if you put too much on and you put loads of steering? What do you think could happen then?
Well, I might come in too tight.
Yeah, coming too tight. And if you didn't put enough steering on?
I probably wouldn't get in
Yeah.
far enough.
So it's just a matter of judging it, really.
All right. Okay.
That's how I do it. If I were doing it, I'd sort of like
All
put
right.
a small amount of steering on and then just judge it as I come in.
All right. Okay.
But I can help you with that. So I can alter level of help what you need.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So when we actually start reversing,
Mm.
where we're going to be looking when we're reversing, first of all.
Right, to look backwards when you
Yeah.
reverse, don't you?
So as we turn in, when we actually start turning in, where we're going to be looking.
Backwards.
Yeah, where else? When we start to turn, what do you think's going to happen to the front of the car?
Oh, it's going to come out, isn't it? So, well, I need to look at the front, won't I?
Yeah.
Make sure I'm not going to get anybody's way.
More about in your blind spot as well.
Oh, yeah, right,
'Cause that's
yeah.
where your car's
yeah,
swinging out,
yeah.
isn't it?
Well, I suppose people could come out of these gateways and stuff, couldn't they?
Yeah. What happens if another car's coming towards you?
It's a bit narrow here.
Yeah.
So,
If a car just suddenly appears, what are you going to do?
well, I suppose I'd have to carry on because he couldn't get past me here. Would he?
Yeah. What happens if you just come up to you and start to pap it on? You still can't really do anything, can you?
No, there's no
probably-
room for him to
yeah.
get past, is there?
Yeah.
Would I drive forward and get out of his way, maybe? If he was
Depends
that
how
aggressive.
close he is, doesn't it? If he's really close up, you've got no other option bar, just carry on.
Right.
Just try not to get flustered.
I suppose I could get out and smack him one.
Not really, that's not
No?
a good idea.
Alright.
No, he might be a lot bigger than you.
All right, okay.
So, you know to control the speed, steady. We've done his observations.
Mhm.
So, how are you going to start, once you've put your steering on, when do you think you'll start to take the steering off and turn in?
I suppose as I get close to the curb, maybe.
Yeah. And which way you have to turn the steering wheel to the left to get in.
Yeah.
Which way are you going to turn
Well,
it?
the other way to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens when we come back? If you realise you haven't got enough steering on, you might hit the curb. What are you going to do then?
I put more steering on.
Yeah. Just put more steering on. And what happens if you do clip the curb, do you think, slightly? What? And you feel like it's going pear-shaped, what could you do?
Could I just like go forward a bit?
Yeah, just go forward and start again.
All right, okay.
And then we'll have we'll talk about what went wrong and how we can put it right and stuff. And just have another bash.
All right, yeah.
So there's a thing what I forgot to mention at the beginning, and I apologise about that, is why would we do a reverse park in the first place? What?
Well, to park in a gap.
Yeah. So normally, what area are we going to be doing this kind of manoeuvre?
Well, like
do you
on
think?
streets, like,
Yeah.
like residential areas.
Yeah. Or you might be in a town centre.
Oh, yeah.
There might not
like
be
up
many
on
parks.
Norbergate,
Yeah.
yeah.
So have you got any more questions?
I don't think so.
Yeah. And what level of help do you want from me? Do you want me to guide you through it or just have a go?
Well, I could have a go, and you like let me know if I've got it right or not, or if I'm getting it wrong. In fact.
Yeah, that's all right.
Will that be
So
okay?
remember, I've got your back with pedals,
All right,
so
okay.
nothing can happen to you. What's success going to look like to you? When I drop you off at your house today, how are you going to know you've been successful?
I suppose if I can manage it on my own, without help.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's a good enough reason. So do you want to give it a bash?
Yeah.
So before we actually move away, how far we're gonna, as we come alongside of it,
Yeah.
just tell me again how far you're gonna be away.
Nice.
That,
Well, I suppose here, because it's a bit, maybe, I don't know what I put myself in, like in the middle of between him and the curb. That'd
Yeah.
be about right.
yeah. And how far we're gonna go by the car.
A little bit, so I've got time to set my speed.
Yep. When you're ready then. That looks perfect. Does that?
So maybe about there.
Yeah. Like all them other manoeuvres what you've done when you're reversing, you can take your seatbelt off, you know.
I was able to manage without.
Yeah.
I'd like shuffled around
Yeah.
in the seat like that for my reverse. Is it alright to do that here?
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure you look out of that back window when we step up.
Yeah.
Good all round checks. So if you just stop, just slow down there a minute, Bob.
A bit quick that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why did you set off fast, do you think? What caused that?
I don't know, I think I maybe wasn't paying attention. Thinking too much about what.
I think it was the clutch come up a bit too quickly.
I think it probably was, yeah. It's a bit slower than that.
Yeah. So when you think the back of the car's lined up with the back of this van, if you just stop, if you just get to that position and stop. So if you stop there.
About that?
Yeah. So where are you looking there to judge that?
Well, actually, I can see it. It's just like in the back quarter light thing. Just.
What, in here?
Yeah, like in that bottom left corner of the door window, the window. It's just the bottom of his tail lights lined up with
Are
that.
you happy? Are you happy with that reference?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want at this
Is that
part,
okay? Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
So how much steering do you think you're going to need?
Well, it's going to be quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I can't put too much on though, can I? Because of this curb.
No, well,
I
there
couldn't
should be
put it on
alright,
full
yeah.
lock, could I? So
No.
I'd end up hitting the
So
curb, wouldn't I?
do you want me to give you a reference about how much steering to do, or are you just going to do it by judgment and we'll have a look?
No, I'll take a bit of help. That's all right.
Yeah. So at the moment now, once we start moving back, if you turn wheel one turn towards me, just one full revolution.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but you've got to make sure we're moving
oh, sorry.
back
Yeah.
when we
Put
do
it.
it.
All right. So I put it back.
Yeah. So as you start moving back, if you just turn it one turn towards me. Remember to keep it nice and steady. That's it. Yeah, just hold it there. Just take it back a bit.
Yeah.
Just hold it there. Remember looking
Oh,
back.
sorry. Yeah.
Just keep your steering and don't turn it anymore.
All right.
Just keep it nice and slow, Bob, with your clutch. Just brake a little bit. Brake a little bit. Just stop there. So whereabouts are you looking now to judge when
Oh,
to
sorry, I
turn
was
that?
watching this.
Yeah. How much do you...
Can I use my mirror?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I can see the curb easy there.
As long as you don't stare in it.
Oh, right.
So you decide when you're going to put the turn on. Just stop there a minute, Bob. Whereabouts do you think you are here? Do you think you're going to make this manoeuvre?
No.
No. So what do you think's caused that, do you think?
It's come round too far, isn't it?
Yeah, do you think you might have put too much steering on? When you first turned the steering wheel to the left, when I said put one turn on, do you think you went too much?
I have.
Yeah.
Nah, I have.
So if we pull forward again and have another go. Got that situation now, Bob, haven't we? Oh no, good, he's stopping. So what are you going to do different this time?
And not put as much steering on.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye on that.
Remember to keep it nice and slow. Your clutch control and your brake.
That's about the same place again. So
Yeah.
just the one turn.
Yeah. Always make sure car's moving when you turn it. Wheel as well. Make sure you look
Sorry, yeah.
through
It's that
back.
dry steering, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you feel as though you need to turn the wheel back other way, you just stop and tell me.
Is that about there?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think so.
Do you just want to give it a go? And we'll,
Yeah.
Well, just give it a go, and if it's too early, we'll just talk about it. Remember to keep looking all round. How do you feel that's going? Just stop there a minute, Bob. How do you feel in your mind? Does that look alright?
I think so.
Yeah. Just stop there a minute, Bob. See how it were getting a bit quick again.
Oh, yeah.
And then just straighten your wheel back up. Keep it nice and slow. Straighten your wheels a bit more. And how far do you think we need to be?
That'll be alright.
Yeah,
I suppose I need
it,
enough room to get back out, don't I?
It's usually within 2 car lengths.
Alright.
So just secure car. So how do you feel that was for the first attempt?
Not bad. We're a bit like that though, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we're a little bit on an angle.
Yeah.
So why? But it's not bad for the first attempt, that is it?
Okay, yeah, that's alright, yeah.
So, control, observation and accuracy. How many out of 10 would you give yourself for control?
I wasn't very good at the start. It's alright there. I don't know, maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah. What would make it get closer to a 10?
Maybe a bit slower.
Yeah. What about observations?
I think I was aware. Yeah, I think that was...
How many out of 10 for that?
I don't want to say 10, it's a bit big-headed, isn't it? I think it was
Well, if
9
you
maybe.
think it's a 10, some people's 10s, some people's 8s are like 10s to other people.
Oh, yeah, I'll go on 9 in a bit then.
Yeah. Accuracy.
No, we're not very back end of the cars out, isn't it?
What do you think caused that back end of the car out?
Did I leave the steering on too long?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep. No. It looked as, if I can make a suggestion, it looked to me as it was okay, but then when you come to take the steering off, maybe we were going a little bit too quick at the end, because you mentioned that and you just didn't quite get the steering back other way.
Oh, right.
Do you agree with that, or just tell me to shut up if I'm talking?
No, that makes sense. So, right. So you're saying I've got the steering off okay, but because the car was a bit too quick, that's what's put it out that way.
Yeah, it was a little bit too, maybe a little bit quick at end.
All right,
maybe
okay.
we didn't turn the wheel
All right, okay.
quite enough back to the left.
Oh, all right then. Yeah. So maybe a bit of both.
Yeah. So if we were to do that again,
Yeah.
how much help would you want from me next time?
Well, I think I'd be in with a chance of getting it right.
Yeah.
So would it be all right if you just set out if it was going wrong?
Yeah. And this bit where we're on about turning wheel back, do you want me to sort of like prompt you on that, or just you think you'll be able to do that?
Well, so it was just a bit quicker with the steering and a bit slower with the car.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'll give it a go. It's harder than I thought it was going to be, this.
You did a good job for your first attempt there. A lot of it's to do with this control. If you can keep it really, really steady, if it does start going away from you, you've got plenty of time to stop it.
Yeah.
Well done.
So is this too slow?
No, slow's beautiful. The slower the better.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
even if you stop, it doesn't matter.
Right.
If you keep stopping every now and again. That's it. Just put too much steering to the left there, Bob. Just stop there a minute. Put 2 turns to the left. Did you notice?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Can I go forward?
Yeah, just go forward and just take a turn off to the right. Well, just start again, it's up to you.
Right. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So remember, when you decide to turn, just turn it 1 full turn to the left. When you line up at back, keep it steady.
And then just...
That's it, just hold it there, yeah.
Right.
Just hold it.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah, if I put 2 on, I'd have been on the path, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So is it okay to go this slow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Slower the better.
So,
So when
back there, I think.
yeah.
So,
Just go with your instinct, just trust yourself.
So it was this bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At the end. So
Yeah.
if I go a
If you
bit
just
slower.
stop there, the reason why it might be going speeding up a bit as well is, you understand that camber what we taught?
Oh, yeah, like on me turning the road, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course,
Because
yeah.
you're going out camber, it might start
And
picking
down
up
the hill.
speed, so if
Right.
control it with your brake.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
It's-
easier. So,
yeah. If you keep it nice and slow
that
with
was
your
this
brake
bit,
as
wasn't
well.
it?
Yeah. And then as you see cars straighten up, once you're happy with it straight, just turn it to the left really quickly. That's it.
Oh, right.
Just make sure you're looking back when you
Oh,
reverse
sorry.
it.
Yeah. So that's better, isn't it?
What do you reckon to that?
I think that's all right. Oh wow.
Better than I could do it.
Oh, that's. Yeah, that's all right.
So how many out of 10 for control?
Well, I'm going 9.5.
Yeah. What about observation?
All right, I think. Yeah. I think it was all right. Yeah.
How many?
9.5.
Yeah. And what about accuracy? What you wanted to improve on?
Well, I got 10 with that one.
Yeah. It couldn't be really much better, could it?
No. Well, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So who do you think did all that?
You.
I didn't have to say anything. It was all you.
All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.